If you're looking for an LLC business credit card with same-day approval and fair credit, here is the video that you need to watch till the end, because I'm going to compare and contrast 5 players. We have a Brex 30, Inc. Business Preferred, American Express Business Gold, Spark Cash Plus from Capital One, and US Bank Business Platinum. So here is a review that you need. Let me first start with Capital One Spark Cash Plus. In our view, this is the best cashback business credit card for LLCs. You have an annual fee of $150, okay, but you basically can earn up to $1,000 cash bonus, $500 once you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, and $500 once you spend $50,000 in the first 6 months of account opening. In addition to that, you earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase everywhere with no limits or category restrictions. So this is really good. And this card actually comes with no preset spending limit, so it can really adapt to your LLC needs based on your spending behavior, payment history, and credit profile. You can earn an annual $200 cashback bonus every year you spend $200,000 or more. So that's really cool. And this can actually help you offset the annual fee of $150. The only thing is that this Capital One Spark Cash Plus for your LLC has no APR because your balance is due in full every month. This is kind of similar to a corporate charge card, if you will. Okay, there are no foreign transaction fees, and the cool thing here is that you are able to actually adapt your spending limits based on your payment history. So our verdict: if you're looking for an LLC business cashback card that doesn't have a cap on its rewards, this Capital One Spark Cash Plus could exactly be what you need. Okay, the card earns unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase. I mean, every single purchase. You have 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel. You have to book those through Capital One Travel to actually get the 5%. And there are no limits on the annual spend. So this card is especially rewarding for LLC that are big spenders, since you get a $200 cash bonus every year you spend $200,000 or more on the card. Let me actually review the second one. So the second card here is called the Brex 30. In our view, this is the best business credit cards for LLC startups. So there is no annual fee. This card is kind of similar to the first one because there is no spending limits. Okay, you can sign up in minutes for an LLC business credit card with higher limits and no personal guarantee or security deposit. We love that a lot. So you have 10 to 20x higher limits than traditional LLC business credit cards while keeping your personal credit protected. This is really cool. And you have a 30-day payment cycle and no personal guarantee, no fees, no interest. Okay. On top of that, the cool thing is that you have a built-in expense management platform for your LLC, automatic receipt matching, and instant virtual cards for your team. So if you happen to be, let's say, a multi-member LLC, your team can actually get virtual cards real quick, and you can close the books in record time with QuickBooks, Xero, NetSuite, Concur, and Expensify integration. So Brex 30 comes with pretty interesting integrations in terms of financial reporting and CRM, so client relationship management. Now, to get approved, you need $25,000 to $50,000 in your LLC business bank account if professionally invested. If not, it will have to be $100,000. Okay, but you do have a constellation of rewards. You have 7x rideshare, you have 4x Brex travel, 3x restaurants, 2x recurring software, and 1x everything else. What we love about Brex is that you are able to choose the category and type of rewards. The only thing is you're going to need some cash in your bank account. That's the only condition. They're not giving you any, they're not asking you to provide a personal guarantee. Okay, so our verdict: Brex 30, in our view, is one of the best LLC business credit cards for new businesses. Okay, and so Brex actually offers 10x to 20x higher credit limits than other lenders, and they don't require a personal guarantee. So this is kind of cool. The only thing is, I want you to be aware that this card does not offer a sign-up bonus, but it does provide rich earning rates and credits that are tailored towards a tech LLC startup with, for example, 7x on rideshare. You have 4x on Brex travel, as I said before. You have a 3x on restaurants. You have 2x on software and 1x on the rest. And Brex points are currently worth 1 cent per point. Let me actually review real quick right now the American Express Business Gold. I just want to quickly let you know that we are comparing and contrasting LLC business credit cards, same day approval, fair credit. And by the way, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. So in our view, the American Express Business Gold is the best card for LLC business expenses. Okay, you basically have a welcome offer, so you can earn 70,000 membership rewards points after you spend $10,000 on eligible purchases with the Business Gold card within the first 3 months of card membership. The only thing is there is a hefty $295 annual fee. The APR goes from 18.49 to 26.49%. So the whole thing is you gotta have a strategy whereby you are able to rack up enough rewards that translate into a monetary amount that is higher than the annual fee. Okay, it's totally possible though, totally possible. And in terms of your LLC also earns more rewards. You get 4x membership rewards points on the 2 select categories where your LLC business spend the most each month. 1x is earned for other purchases. So your 4x points apply to the first $150,000 in combined purchases from the 2 categories that I just said earlier. It's very important. There is also an airline bonus. You get 25% points back after you use points for all or part of an eligible flight booked with American Express Travel, up to a quarter of a million points back per calendar year. Okay. You also have a pay over time option if you choose to go that route. So you can decide whether or not your LLC wants to pay eligible purchases in full each month or pay over time with interest. So you have a lot of flexibilities here. So our verdict is that the American Express Business Gold Card is our pick for the best LLC card to use for business expenses, thanks to its high earnings in flexible categories. The categories are really, really flexible. Okay, you will get 4x membership rewards points on the 2 select categories where your business spend the most each month. You have airfare, you have select U.S. media advertising, select U.S. technology providers. This is kind of cool. U.S. gas stations, U.S. restaurants, and U.S. shipping purchases. And the 4x earning rate applies to up to $150,000 in combined spend each year, and you earn 1x points on these categories thereafter. So really pretty cool. I want to review right now the Inc. Business Preferred. In our view, this is the best LLC business credit card when it comes to sign-up bonuses. Okay, so here is a sign-up bonus. You can earn 100,000 bonus points after you spend $15,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. This is really cool. There is an annual fee here. You have $95. Okay, the APR goes from 19.74% to 24.74% variable. And so the cool thing here is that if you have an LLC, whether you have a single member LLC or a multi-member LLC, this Inc. Business Preferred credit card is kind of cool. You earn 3 points per dollar on the first $150,000 spent on travel and select business categories each account anniversary year. You earn 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. This is really good. And on top of that, with fraud protection, your card transactions will be monitored for possible signs of fraudulent activity using real-time fraud monitoring. Okay, and you can redeem actually points for cashback, gift cards, travel, and more. And the cool thing is that your LLC business points do not expire as long as your account is open. Okay, and points are worth 25% more when you redeem for travel through Chase Ultimate Rewards. And you have purchase protection that covers you for new purchases for 120 days against damage or theft of up to $10,000 per claim and $50,000 per account. So this is really cool. And what we love about this Inc. Business Preferred card as an LLC business credit card is that you actually have the ability to transfer points to Chase Ultimate Rewards travel partners. So this is really fantastic. And so our verdict: the Inc. Business Preferred Credit Card currently offers the LLC Best Business Credit Card sign-up bonus of any LLC small business card, with a 25% bonus for points redeemed through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. Okay, and you can also transfer your Ultimate Rewards to any of the Chase travel partners, which can offer even more value. Okay, and you will get actually a 3x in a variety of business categories: trip cancellation and interruption insurance, and primary car rental insurance when traveling for business purposes. So overall, this is a great card for LLCs when it comes to same-day approval, fair credit. Number 5, I want to talk to you about US Bank Business Platinum, another great card. And so in our view, this is actually the best balance transfer credit card for LLC small businesses. And the cool thing here is that you have an APR that goes from 16.24% to 25.24%. This is really good, honestly, really, really good. And the cool thing is that, so they do a same day approval, fair credit, not a problem. Okay. Now there is a limited time offer here. You have a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for, guess what? 18 billing cycles, 18. And after that, you have a variable APR that I just said, 16 to 25. Okay. And you can actually pay over time by splitting eligible purchases of more than $100 into equal monthly payments with the US Bank Extend Paid Plan. We have actually covered this on other shows. Very interesting. And you also have an expense management tool that's called Visa Spend Clarify that is free to access and sync expenses, set employee card controls, generate reports, and more. This is just fantastic. This is really good. So our verdict: very simple, very clear. The US Bank Business Platinum card offers for your LLC right now a fantastic deal on balance transfers. So if your LLC is in the market looking for a balance transfer offer, this might be your opportunity, because this 0% balance transfer LLC business credit card comes with a $0 with no annual fee, a 0% intro APR on purchases for 18 billing cycles, and a 0% intro APR on balance transfers for 18 billing cycles. Fantastic. Okay. And also, you'll get useful business features, including the ability to track your LLC spending and manage your expenses more efficiently with Visa Business Reporting. So overall, this is a great player. So here are the five cards that I just wanted to talk about. For when it comes to LLC business credit cards, same day approval, fair credit. So I have reviewed the Capital One Spark Cash Plus, the Brex 30, the American Express Business Gold, the Inc. Business Preferred, the US Bank Business Platinum. Before I actually tell you our preferred card, let's just basically dig a little deeper here when we talk about an LLC business credit card. Okay, and here is the overview you really need to pay attention to. The whole thing here is that LLC business credit cards are way better for a lot of things compared to personal credit cards. Even if you have a single member LLC, it's just a lot better to apply for an LLC business credit card as opposed to applying for a personal credit card. Okay, especially if you're looking for same day approval, fair credit. Okay, and in general, business credit cards for LLCs function similarly to personal credit cards. Both are used for purchases, typically have a high or low credit limit and accrue interest, and may offer rewards to the cardholder. Bonus categories may be different between personal and business credit cards, right? Business credit cards, especially LLC business credit cards, are often geared towards more business expenses, such as office supply purchases, while personal credit cards may have grocery stores as a bonus category. So those are things you need to really be clear about. Okay. And one thing I want to say here is that, remember, business credit cards, especially for LLCs, do not offer the same level of consumer protection that personal credit cards do. Okay. It is what it is. That's the law. I mean, the Card Act of 2009 requires issuers to provide more transparency on their rules and place limits on when fees can be increased and how finance charges can be calculated. Some issuers, notably Bank of America, offer protections on their business card products, but it's up to you to understand the terms of the card agreement. The second thing I want you to really pay attention to is that LLC business credit card accounts typically reports to a separate business credit report than personal credit cards. So your LLC business credit cards might report to your to Paydex, to Dun & Bradstreet, to Experian business, and to Equifax business. And you will potentially need to submit an EIN, an employer identification number, on your business credit card application. So this is really important to really think about that. And this is kind of cool because it will help you build a business credit profile in the long run, right? So in order to build a business credit profile, your LLC business must be incorporated or organized as a separate legal entity from the owner. And business credit scores follow a different scale than consumer credit scores, and you will need to know how to read them as well as how to read your business credit report. So our decision here, just want to give you our decision here. So LLC business credit card, same day approval, fair credit, Brex 30 versus Inc. Business Preferred versus Amex Business Gold versus Spark Cash Plus versus US Bank Platinum. Which one should you go after? It really depends. It really depends on your LLC's financial situation right now. Now, in general, we tell our viewers and we tell our business clients, if you want to choose an LLC business credit card, you need to decide which type of card your LLC business will benefit most from. You need to decide what type of perks you are interested in, because your LLC right now might be looking for perks that another LLC is not looking forward to. It really depends on you. You need to identify your LLC business's spending patterns, spending habits. And the thing is that, is your LLC business willing to pay an annual fee? Because as you have seen, the Inc. Business Preferred and the American Express Gold, they charge you. Same thing for Capital One Spark Cash Flow. They charge an annual fee. So, and are you willing to risk a higher APR? Okay. And does the LLC business credit card require a personal guarantee? Those are important questions that you need to answer. Okay. Will you benefit from an LLC business specific constellation of perks? And do you need other cardholder benefits? So those are really important. And if you want to get the best LLC business credit card, first you need to determine your personal or business credit score, decide which LLC small business credit card meets your needs, gather your application information, and complete your application and follow up. Okay. And the cool thing here is that all those players except Brex, you have to do online. The other four, you can go to a branch. And once you actually get your card, please be very disciplined. Use your LLC business credit card strictly for business expenses. Make as many business transactions as you can using your card. Decide who in your team should have your business credit card, okay? And also use the end of year financial report tools available with many business credit card products. This is really important. It will help you out when it comes time to file your taxes, especially file your Form 1065 and your Schedules K1. So those are really important elements to really pay attention to. So after analyzing those 5 players, when it comes to LLC business credit cards, same day approval, fair credit, our winner here is Inc. Business Preferred. We believe Inc. Business Preferred is the best. And so we have actually scored Inc. Business Preferred 9.8 over 10, Spark Cash Plus 9.6 over 10, US Bank Business Platinum 9.4 over 10, Amex Business Gold 9.2 over 10, and Brex 8.9 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.